Namaste, everyone. Thank you for choosing to flow with me this morning or this afternoon, whatever time of the day it is for you. I have a 30-minute chair sequence planned for us today. With me, I have a strap. I also have a block. I really don't have much plans with the block. However, whenever we come into our warrior position, the block can be helpful to put underneath your foot if you have little legs. So we're just going to begin in our nice, comfortable seated position, grounding down into your sit bones, not relying on the back of the chair. So finding the nice long spine, taking the shoulders away from your ears, slightly drawing them together to help lift your chest. You can have your hands gently placed on your lap. We're just going to take a couple of minutes to settle into your space. Maybe you take a couple cleansing breaths, checking in with your body, see how you're feeling emotionally and physically. Taking a few moments to find that 3-part breath, to set an intention for your practice. And when you're ready to begin, we're just going to start by doing some simple circles with our neck. Bringing that chin to your chest, bringing an ear to the shoulder blade, taking the gaze up to the sky, and then back down. And then let's take those movements back the other direction whenever you are ready. Knowing that in anything I do, it is just a suggestion. And that at any time you feel like you need to be in a position a little bit longer, you can always take a nice pause on the video. When you're complete with your neck movements, bring that gaze back to center. Let's inhale to bring the shoulders up towards the ears. Exhale to drop them back behind you, bringing the shoulder blades together to help open your chest. So inhale up, exhale back. Inhale up, exhale back. One more time, let's inhale, bringing the shoulders up to the ears, and then exhale to push them back. We're going to inhale the shoulders up to our ears, and then exhale, pushing your shoulders forward. So you're rounding out your lumbar spine, pushing them then down. Inhaling, bringing them back up to the ears. Exhale, bringing your shoulders forward, rounding out the back. Inhale up, exhale down. One more time, inhale up, exhale down. Very nice. Grabbing our strap. If you don't have a strap, you can grab a towel, a necktie, a thin blanket of some sort, a scarf also. You're going to bring that strap up over your head. We're going to take an inhale and then exhale. Let's lean to the right, getting a nice side stretch in our left side. Grounding down through our sit bones so we don't fall out of our chair. Take the gaze up towards the sky. Hold for the inhale. Exhale to come back up through center. Take an inhale in center. And then exhale, dropping it over to the left. Gaze is up towards the sky. Feeling that stretch in the right side of your body. Holding for the inhale. Exhale to come back up through center. Taking an inhale in center. Exhale to drop it down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. And now exhale, you're going to drop it back behind you. You're not going all the way down. We're just opening the chest, bringing the shoulder blades together. So inhale back to center. Exhale to drop it down. Inhale up. Exhale to drop it back. Inhale, center, and exhale down. Inhale for center. Exhale to drop it back. Inhale for center. And exhale, dropping it down. Releasing. Placing the strap next to you. Hands gently on your lap. Finding that nice long spine. Inhale, bring your chest forward. Take the gaze up to the sky for cow pose. Exhale, round it out, chin to chest for cat. Inhale for cow. Exhale for cat. Again, inhale, coming forward for cow. Exhale, pushing it back for cat. One more time. Inhale for cow. Exhale for cat. Finding that nice long spine. We're going to shift our ribs over to our right and then bringing them forward to the left and then back. So it's like we're drawing a circle with our rib cage. You can stay connected to your breath by whenever you come to the right, start taking an inhale all the way up to center and then exhale, pushing the ribs to the left and back. Inhaling to the right and forward. Exhale to the left and back. One more time. Inhaling to the right, to the front. Exhale to the left and the back. Now we're going to take that movement the other way. So start going where your ribs are to the left, to the front, over to the right, and then back. So inhaling when you come to the left, to the front, exhale to the right, and the back. Inhaling forward, exhaling back. One more time. Inhale forward, exhale back. Very nice. Taking your legs out a little bit wider, coming into a forward fold. Coming all the way down, hinging at your hips, allowing that upper body to be heavy. Head is hanging heavy, so making sure you can see whatever it is behind you. You can shake your head yes. You can shake your head no, releasing any tension you may have. If you would like, you can take ragdoll arms, grabbing opposite elbows. You can sway from side to side, releasing any tension in your lower back. You can take your hands and reach for the very far legs of the chair. to help pull you down closer to the floor. If you have the chair, you may release, bringing your hands back to the floor. And then inhale, start lifting yourself up, coming all the way up, finding that nice long spine. Standing up from our chair, we're going to find our down dog. So whether you want your hands on the seat or maybe you move to the back of your chair, placing your hands wherever feels comfortable, start walking your feet out, allowing your head to fall between your hands. You can pedal it out here, so lifting up one heel, grounding down through the other, and then doing it on the other side. Inhale, let's rise up on both of our toes. Exhale, ground down through the heels. Inhale to rise up. Exhale down. One more time, let's inhale up and exhale down. Begin to start walking your feet back towards the chair, lifting yourself up nice and slow. So standing on the left side of your chair, let's pick up our right foot and place it in the center of the chair. So at the top of your mat or towards the right of your chair, toes are pointed forward. Inhale, start bending into that right knee, getting a nice little low lunge. And then exhale, shift those hips back, bringing the right toes up for a half split. So inhale to come forward. Exhale, pushing it back. If you need to make some adjustments, maybe walking that left foot out a little bit further. So inhale to come forward. Exhale, back. One more time, let's inhale forward and exhale back. We're going to inhale forward, having a bend in that right knee. Now turn your foot, your left foot, so it's parallel to the left side of your chair, but your right foot is still open. So you can stay here. Maybe this is doing enough for you, opening up your hip, or you can begin to forward fold, allowing your body to hang heavy. Let's hold for the inhale. Exhale, using the chair, help lift yourself back up. Now keeping your left foot where it's at, bring that right foot down, placing it underneath the chair. Maybe you heel toe that left foot out a little bit further. We're going to come into triangle pose. So start moving those hips from side to side, back and forth. And whenever you feel that hip open up or pop open to the left, keep it there. Reach your arms out to a T. Reach forward to the right as far as you can go. And then bring your right hand to the chair. Lift the left arm up to the sky for a triangle pose. If you would like to go deeper, maybe you bring your right forearm to the chair. Still having that left arm lifted up. Take the gaze to your left hand, sparkle those fingers. Holding for the inhale. Exhale to lift yourself back up. We're going to square our hips to our chair now. So both feet and all 10 toes are pointed forward, going to come into pyramid. So take an inhale first. Exhale, using the chair. Start hinging at your hips and folding forward. Maybe both hands are on the seat of your chair. If you would like to go deeper, you can come all the way down to your forearms. Maybe you lift up those right toes, getting a nice calf stretch in along with the hamstring. Let's hold for an inhale. Exhale, lowering the foot, using the chair to help lift yourself up. So now coming into our warriors. So keeping this block on your right side of the chair in case you need it, you're going to put your back of your right thigh on the seat of the chair. Opening up that hip, just like what we did a while ago, bringing the bend part of your knee to the edge of the chair. So if you have small legs and you're like, oh, it's not touching, place that right foot underneath the block for better support. Stretch that left leg out, making sure your left foot is parallel to the back of your mat. Finding warrior two. You don't have to look like this. If this is too much, maybe your foot is a little bit more of a diagonal. Whatever will feel comfortable for you. So take those arms out to a T. Put that gaze over your right fingers so you're getting a nice stretch here in the side of your neck. Holding for one more inhale. Let's flip your right palm. Start sending it up towards the sky, dropping your left arm, finding peaceful warrior. Hold for the inhale. Then exhale, coming back to your warrior two. Right forearm to your right thigh. Send that left arm up and over, extended side angle. Let's hold for the inhale. Exhale, coming back to your warrior two. One more round of breath in warrior two. Releasing the arms, using the chair to help lift yourself up. And now we're going to come to our right side of the chair. We're going to do the other side. So stepping the left foot up now, placing it in the center of your chair. Toes are going to be pointed forward towards the left. Taking an inhale first. And then exhale, start lunging into that left knee. Hold for an inhale. Exhale, straighten the leg. Toes come up for your half split. Inhale to come forward. Exhale, pushing it back. Inhale to come forward. And exhale, push it back. One more time. Let's inhale to come forward. Exhale, push it back. Inhale to rise up, having a nice bend in that left knee. Now turning your hips open, but keeping that foot in the same direction. So my right foot is parallel to the top of my mat. My left foot is facing forward. Maybe staying here is good enough for you. If you would like to go deeper, start hinging forward, allowing that body to hang heavy. On your next inhale, using the chair, help lift yourself back up, dropping that left foot down, placing it underneath your chair. Right foot is still parallel to the mat. Left toes are pointed straight. Arms, start getting that movement in with the hips, rocking from side to side. When you feel that hip pop to the right, let's keep it there. Arms come out to a T. Inhale, let's reach forward towards the top of towards the back of your mat. And then exhale, left hand to the chair, right arm comes up. Again, if you would like to go deeper, maybe you come down to the left forearm, still taking that gaze up to the right hand, sparkling the fingers so you know where you're supposed to be looking at. Hold for the inhale. Exhale, use the chair to help lift yourself back up, squaring your hips to the chair. So 10 toes are pointed forward. Going to use the chair for support, so let's take an inhale first. Exhale, start hinging at your hips, bringing your hands to the seat of the chair. And again, if you would like to go deeper, maybe you come down to your forearms. You can lift those left toes up towards the sky, getting a nice little calf stretch in. Let's hold for the inhale. Exhale to lower your foot back down. Start lifting yourself up. And we're going to come into our warriors again. So the back of your left thigh is going to go on the seat of the chair. Right where that crease is where you want your leg to bend. So start making your way down. Again, if you have short legs, you can place that block under your left foot. Right leg is stretched out, but is parallel to the top of your mat. You're going to reach your arms out to a T. Gaze is going to be over your left hand. Take a round of breath here. Let's flip the left palm. Start taking it up towards the sky. Right hand is going to drop, finding peaceful warrior. Hold for the inhale. Exhale to come back to your warrior two. And then finding extended side angle. So left forearm comes to your left leg. Right arm comes up and over your head. Kind of bringing that right bicep to the right ear. Hold for inhale. Exhale to come back to your warrior two. Let's take a round of breath here in warrior two. Releasing your hands, using the chair to help lift yourself up. Coming to, I'm going to turn my chair so you can see what I'm doing. Coming to kind of the edge of your seat. Legs are going to come out straight. Toes are going to be flexed, so point them up towards the sky. You're going to take an inhale. Exhale, start forward fold, coming all the way down. So maybe you stop here. That is fine. If you'd like to go deeper, maybe you hinge into your hips a little bit more, allowing your head to hang heavy. On your next inhale, begin to lift yourself up, using your legs, using the chair to help bring you back to that long spine. Take your hands, place them behind you. Roll your shoulders back, lifting up your chest, take the gaze towards the sky. Maybe you stay here, or if you like to go deeper, lift your hips, find that reverse plank. Hold for an inhale. And then exhale, gently bring those glutes back to the seat. Coming back to that nice neutral spine, bending into your knees. Coming to that center part of your chair, finding figure four. So let's pick up the right leg, cross the right ankle over the left knee. Having body awareness with your left leg. I have a 90-degree bend in my knee. I have a 90-degree bend in my ankle, and my ankle is under my knee, which is in line with my hip. Right foot is going to be flexed. Maybe this is good enough for you, or you can put your hands on your shin, take an inhale, and then exhale, you begin to hinge at your hips, applying just a little bit of pressure. One more round of breath here. Inhale to rise up. Cross that right leg all the way over your left, so making lady legs. Left hand is going to go on the right knee. Inhale, reaching the arm back. Exhale, finding spinal twists. Taking that gaze over your right shoulder. Let's hold for an inhale. Exhale to slowly unwind, uncrossing your right leg. Picking up your left leg, crossing the left ankle, placing it on top of your right thigh. Body awareness of the right leg. 90-degree bend in the knee, 90-degree bend in the ankle. My ankle is under my knee, and my knee is in line with my hip. Left foot is flexed, so toes are pointed towards you. Stay here, or you can grab your shin, take an inhale, and then exhale, hinging at your hips. One more round of breath. On your next inhale, begin to rise back up, crossing the left leg all the way over the right. Right hand's going to go on the left leg. Left arm's going to reach back, finding a spinal twist. So inhale to sit up nice and tall. Exhale, twisting from the belly, taking the gaze over your left shoulder. Let's hold for an inhale. Exhale to release, uncrossing the legs. And then doing our Shavasana. So maybe Shavasana, you're sitting up in your chair and you're meditating. You can take Sukhasana in your chair, sitting up nice and tall. You can also make your way to the floor if you would rather take the full version Savasana where you're laying flat on your back. Until next time, thank you for flowing with me. Namaste.